Under fire, coach Darren Lehmann will break his silence late tonight on the ball tampering scandal that has rocked Australian cricket and seen 3 members of his team sent home. Lehmann has been cleared of any prior knowledge of the plan hatched by Steve Smith, David Warner and Cameron Bancroft to deliberately alter the condition of the ball in the third test against South Africa in Cape Town. Those 3 players have been ruled out of the 4th test, which starts on Friday, and their full penalties will be revealed in the next 24 hours. CA Bose addresses media after investigation. With Cricket Australia's investigation ongoing, Lehmann has so far been unable to address the situation publicly, but he is expected to front the media in Johannesburg sometime on Wednesday, local time. The Australian team will not train on Wednesday, meaning they will have just 1 day of training, on Thursday, before the 4th test at the Wanderers gets underway on Friday. Former Australia captain Alan Border has thrown his support behind Lehmann, labeling him one of the good guys who deserves to keep his job, given, as CA's investigation has determined, he had no knowledge of the tampering scheme. "We're talking about one of the good guys in Australian cricket," Border told Fox Sports News. "He's done a fantastic job with that team, and if he wasn't aware of what was going on, there's no problem at all. The sanctions will be significant, Sutherland, if CA's integrity officer has been through and interviewed people and he's satisfied that Darren Lehmann didn't know specifically what was going on at the time. I'm very relaxed. That's a good news item, isn't it? Not the other way." Border's comments come as 3 former Test captains, Michael Clarke, Michael Vaughan, and Kevin Peterson, seemingly questioned the finding that only Smith, Warner and Bancroft were in on the plot to tamper with the ball. Many reputations on the line for the full story not to come out. "Cape Town change room is a very small place." Michael Clarke, at McClark23, March 27, 2018. "The truth, the full story, accountability and leadership until the public get this. Australian cricket is in deep shit." Michael Clarke, at McClark23, March 27, 2018. "Lehmann never knew. Tears of joy, 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 lying face, 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 lying face. Kevin Peterson, at KP24, March 27, 2018. As the tampering scandal unfolded on the field on Saturday, Lehmann was shown speaking via two-way radio to substitute fielder Peter Hanscom, who then went onto the field to give a message to Cameron Bancroft. There is yet to be an explanation as to the nature of Lehmann's discussion with Hanscom and whether or not it was related to the use of tape on the ball by Bancroft. In announcing the initial findings of CA's investigation, CEO James Sutherland backed Lehmann to continue as coach until the end of his current contract, which expires next year. He also dismissed any suggestion that Lehmann has offered to resign, despite a UK media report on Tuesday that alleged the coach would step down. No other players or support staff had prior knowledge, and this includes Darren Lehmann, who, despite inaccurate media reports, has not resigned from his position, Sutherland said. He will continue to coach the Australian men's team under his current contract. Players past and present react to tampering saga. While Lehmann has been cleared in the tampering case, CA has confirmed that an independent review into the general culture of his team will be conducted. Border conceded that Lehmann's side is not popular amongst some in the cricket and wider communities, and that the coach needs to have a long, hard look at how his team is perceived. "I think this goes a bit deeper than just straight-out ball tampering," he said. The Australian cricket team itself is not a popular cricket team, and a lot of their antics on the field have upset a lot of people. And anyone with axe to grind has an opportunity now to stick the knife in. Is Darren Lehmann involved in that? Yes, he probably is. He has to have a long, hard look at the portrayal of what the Australian cricket team is all about and how it's perceived. He'll have to take stock of all of that. He'll be under a lot of pressure as far as that's concerned. But the ball tampering situation, he didn't know anything about that and he's got things to do going forward. Qantas Tour of South Africa squad, FAF du Plessis, C. Hashim Amla, Temba Bavuma, Eunice de Bruyn, Dean Elgar, Heinrich Clausen, Quinton de Kock, Keshav Maharaj, Aidan Markram, Morn Morkel, Chris Morris, Wiaan Mulder, Lungi and Gidi, Duane Olivier, Vernon Philander, Kagisa Rabada, A.B. de Villiers. Australia squad, Joe Burns, Pat Cummins, Peter Hanscombe, Josh Hazlewood, John Holland, Usman Khawaja, Nathan Leone, Mitchell Marsh, Sean Marsh, Glenn Maxwell, Tim Payne, Matt Renshaw, G. Richardson, Chad Sayers, Mitchell Stark. Warm-up match, Australia beat South Africa A by 5 wickets. Report, highlights first test Australia won by 118 runs. Scorecard second test South Africa won by 6 wickets. Scorecard third test South Africa won by 322 runs. Scorecard fourth test Wanderers, Johannesburg, March 30th to April 3rd. Live coverage.